Okay, so what we're going to do is you are going to go to your Schoology course. All right. Now, you are going to go back to, or let me just go through it the whole entire way. You're going to go to second 9 weeks. You're going to scroll down and you're going to click week 8, December the 6th through the 10th. Okay. And the reason why we're operating off of last week's folder is because 95% of you did not complete the work from last week when I was out. So I put the Alabama Moon Project in the Wednesdays folder. I want you to click on Wednesday, December the 8th. And I want you to scroll down to Alabama Moon Research Project, chapters 10 through 51. You're going to open assignment with Cami. Now, this should have saved everything that you have worked on up until this point. Okay? What I need, if it were to ask you to log in with Google, you need to click log in with Google. Okay? Now, when we did the last PowerPoint or slide presentation like this, you were able to erase things that I had in there. With Cami, you can't erase, you just have to type within it. So where it says name here, you just need to create a text box up top and you need to type your name in. If you have not done that, you need to make that happen right now. Okay? All right, the next thing is you had comprehension questions for chapters 8 through 51. All right? You need to go back and you need to make sure that you have answered all of your comprehension questions. Now, if you have not answered all of your comprehension questions, what I would do is I would make my response a different color. Okay? I would make my response a different color. All right? You have comprehension questions for 11 through 15. Now, you don't have a whole lot of questions, and you should have already completed these. Okay? Chapters 16 through 18. Chapters 19 through 25. Chapters 26 through 35. 36 through 45. And then 46 through 51.
That really is not a whole lot of questions.
It's not a whole lot of questions.
Or a section of several chapters.
No. And they've had weeks to work on it. Okay, just hold on a second. Now, we're going to come back to this. Okay, research opportunities for Alabama Moon. But I'm going to go ahead and read what it says. Because if I had to guess, the majority of you have not even read the slide. Okay, assignment. Research one or more of the following topics to aid in your understanding of the novel. Present your findings to the class. A visual such as a PowerPoint or poster should be presented. Choose one of the following. Now, I know that you have learned how to do slide presentations in my class, and I also know that Kennedy has taught you how to do slide presentations. Okay? Don't shake your head no, because I've had probably 50 kids email me their presentations from Kennedy's class. All right? Now, okay, so here are the things that you can research. You can research the Vietnam War. Now, why would we research the Vietnam War or Vietnam? Vietnam.
People pronounce it different ways. Neither one is correct or incorrect. It's both okay.
Who fought in this war? Pap. Okay, so we want to know why the war made Pap the way he was. You can look up or research the sociological and the psychological effects it had on the lives of soldiers and their families. You have the internet at your fingertips. Research the economic condition of Alabama during the early 1980s when the novel is set. So you would type in Alabama in the 1980s. and see what it pulls up. You might actually have to type in the word the economy of Alabama in the 1980s. Tell us what it was like. Research edible plants that grow in the wild. For example, honeysuckle. Okay. Moon used a bunch of these edible plants to help make what? Medicine. All right. You might even research the plants he used to make a form of Tylenol or acetaminophen. Did I say it right? Acetaminophen. Okay. Research feral children. That is children that live in the wild. All right. Whether you believe it or not, there are still feral children in today's society. Maybe not present where we see, like where we actually see it, but I'm sure if you watch TV, and you've watched Living Off the Grid or Children in Other Countries, okay, they don't live like we live. Research the towns, rivers, and places the novel mentions. Now, I think it would be very cool to research. Livingston, Alabama, or what was the maybe Pinson, Helen Weiler, okay, Tuscaloosa. All of those places were mentioned in the book. You could research information on those places. Okay. So all you have to do for this, all right, is you're going to choose one. Figure out which one it is that you want to do research on. All right. And then you are going to build a slideshow or a presentation on the one you choose. I'm going to say 10 slides. You have to have 10 slides. Okay. That's not a lot. You have to have 10 slides. All right, literary activities. We're going to scroll down right quick, and I want to get to this movie and book compare and contrast activity. Okay? All right, it says directions. Alabama Moon, the book. It should say compare and contrast Alabama Moon, the book, with Alabama Moon, the movie. As we watch the movie, list one element that was present in the novel, that was present in the movie, and a corresponding element that was present or not in the book. Try to pick elements that are important to the story. There are many changes, but you need to only find 7, as well as highlight at least 4 important similarities. Finally, you will write a short 3-paragraph essay to explain the differences and similarities between the two. All right, you have a Venn diagram. I might not have put the Venn diagram in because I might not could have made it work. Okay, so here I'll tell you what we're going to do though. Everybody knows what a Venn diagram looks like? No, that's how I want you to get your paragraph started. All right, hold on. I'm going to draw it. Just hold on. Okay. So this is a Venn diagram, right? but I can't make it clear. That's the reason why I think I didn't insert it into the actual PowerPoint. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line right here. All right, because anything that is in the middle here means what? What? Anything that is in the middle of the two circles means that the books have something in common. Yes. All right, so we're gonna do let's do the book on this side and do the movie here. So what I want you to do is I want you to figure out what is different from the book and the movie and write on over here. And then I want you to list similarities here. Okay? So if I need to give you a piece of paper so that you can jot your thoughts down and not have to use the computer for that part, then I'll do that. But this right here should help you go back and figure out what was the same and what was different about the movie. And I'll tell you what else I'll even let you do. I will let you work in groups to do this. Okay? Now, here's how I'm going to do the groups. I'm going to number you all. Okay? And I'm going to do it by fours. Group 1 will come over here. Group 2 here. 3 there. 4 there. 5 there. Okay? Alright, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Landon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maury. 1. Blaze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ethan. 1. Landon, did I already give you one? Okay. All right. So based on the number that I gave you, not group. If you are a number 1, you come sit over here with Clifton, and I mean you better be quiet.
I'm already on the way.
Alright, if you are in group 2, you're gonna come right here. If you are in group 2, you're going to come right here.
Miss Wheeler, we absolutely have to work with a group.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, group. Group 3. We're going to do these 2 tables right here. Group 4. Group 5. Okay. Who all was the 2? Huh? I'll give you an Okay. Do y'all want to work together? All right. Each group has to have. Each group has to have one. Each group has to have one completed filled-in Venn diagram. Each group has to have one completed filled-in Venn diagram before you leave here today. Write your group members' names at the top of this paper. Write your group members' names at the top of this paper. Draw your circles. All right, and this is all we're going to have time for today. And then when we come back either tomorrow or after Christmas, like, we will have our thoughts and ideas on this piece of paper so that we can finish the activity. Okay? Huh? All right. Maybe Blake and Claire knew what she was doing yesterday when she sharpened all these pencils.
Wait, what's your daughter's name?
I will wait. You don't get a problem with that. Are y'all in there? Well, y'all need to like. Y'all are. No. I'm just over here laughing. So you come over here and work with us. You get a prize too, don't you? Alright, listen. Everybody stop. And look. Stop. And look at me. Get yourselves together. Act appropriately. Because if you don't, you won't get to work like this. Now, in order to work in a group, you have to talk and work together. But there is a difference in talking and working together and having a flat out party. Okay, we're not having a party, but we are working together. And we don't have long. Write your names on your sheets, put what group number I said you were, and get your diagram drawn and list the similarities.
Go back.
No, we have to do it.